I think this is fine. So we're kind of watching the rest of Jerry's stream.
The idea of a playable kobold race is a pretty infamous one in DDO, where we had done a public poll after announcing that we were going to do the kobold race, and a whole bunch of people in the community were like, "Don't do the kobold race, do something else instead." And Dragonborn ended up winning that particular public vote, and as such, has also been brought into the game. So, does that mean that we'll never do a playable kobold race? No.
So we're waiting for Jerry to finish up his stream, and then we'll pop over Ray
well aware
of the things.
So I don't know. We'll see.
And our tiefling. Ooh. Look at that. Look at that. They're getting kind of close here. They're probably in the last
Secular Squirrel, even if you got
couple of minutes of the quest here.
Even if I ceased to exist physically, I would still be haunting your dreams. So,
I mean, it really depends on how fast they can clear these waves. So, anyway, hopefully everyone's having a great day. Hope you're having fun. So we're just hanging out, watching the rest of the stream before we start our own stream here. As I get close to the end, we'll probably get started, but we're pretty close to go time here.
The reason I'm running into an assassin skill issue is I often map my second or third most used skill to 5. And for whatever reason, Assassinate has ended up in that position on this character in this server. It should not be. I push that button just sort of as I'm so trained to hit that button, I'm just constantly falsely hitting Assassinate when I ought to be hitting something else. You'd rather get playable goblins and kobolds? Well, I suppose there's nothing stopping that either.
Perhaps we can make a deal. Victor presses the button on his phone register.
Let's see. Really like some of the things I really liked about this build was the hair, its tail. The tails are a lot of fun, actually. More fun than I thought they were going to be. So much I didn't even wear a cape.
Yes, Zero Cool, trying to have global
this bump.
payment systems function as widely as possible is always a business concern.
Like I said, hopefully we'll be starting in just a minute.
Through kind of our store availability, there's a whole bunch of different methods.
Shouldn't be too much longer.
It's true that over the years, sometimes, things come
they're out.
In terms of what's available. So, always trying to make it as easy as possible. Right, I think that's probably going to wrap it up for the questing today. So Dusty, the new low-level alternative to Korthos, that's sort of the shorthand that the community has picked up on. It is not a new starter area. You will still end up on the beach and all that when you reincarnate. This is a low-level questing option. Is probably the terminology I would prefer.
So I got the raid loaded up. I've got the let Jerry know that I'm ready. So whenever he's good, we'll get started. Wearing my meat is murder shirt. Then at the bottom it says delicious, delicious murder.
Nice. All right, Cool. So, in just a minute here, Samius is going to be taking over. He'll carry you through the afternoon. You can find the full schedule of DDO streaming over on twitch.tv/.
All those things that he's saying is true.
Programming note. I will be disappearing for the next 2 weeks. I'm going to be kind of on the road doing some various things. I'll be in and out of the office, and I will not be available to do the next 2 Wednesdays for the show. So, when I return, I think it'll be July, right? Something like that, July 3rd. Anyway, I'll see you then. It'll be on Orion. Otherwise, hope you have a good couple of weeks. Thanks very much for being here, and I will talk to you again soon.
Alright, I saw him wave and hit the...
And I will get you folks a code in the in-game mail later on today.
Hit the raid button.
Thanks very much for watching.
Alright, as soon as he goes squirrely, there we go, perfect. Raid now. Alright, greetings and salutations, everyone. Hope you're having a great day. To the front lines. To the front lines. For those of you who may not remember or know or whatever, today is TRD! So, last week, we TR'd into our Warlock here. It was a pretty okay life. Not my favorite by far. I'm not a big Warlock guy. So I didn't know a lot of the ins and outs, but a lot of the Tiefling powers, I think, really kind of pushed it over, but we're done with that. Bam. Get gone. Okay, so I'm really torn between a Bard or a Fire Sork. Kind of on the fence, back and forth. I'm kind of leaning towards the Bard. I want to check out the male Tiefling. What? Yeah. But one of the reasons I want to get back to Bardness is I want to be able to rogue. So what do we rogue? What do we combined with the Bard? Do we do Artie or do we do rogue? Now's the time when you guys get a vote. Kind of throw in your 2 bits, and we'll be taking things in consideration. I do have an eye on Facebook Live, if you like to watch over on my Facebook channel. I also have an eye on YouTube, if you want to vote on the YouTube channel. Let me know. What do we... Artie, Bard, Artie... Have both Rune Arm and Evasion? I'm not as worried about Evasion. Evasion is not a necessary skill going from 1 to 20. And we're just doing racial lives, so... Oh, but no, the Rune Arm... Artificers don't have Evasion. I do like Artie a lot. It's one of my favorites, and it lets us do the first couple levels as a double crossbow or... Anybody else want to throw in a 2 cents to go with our mostly Bard? Bardificer? Alright. I think I've been bribed into Bardificer. This will give us a way to kill the monsters that we hold and or charm here. Alright, where is the Tiefling? Boop. I want to do a guy Tiefling today. Let's roll that back a little bit. Let's get a reasonable int in here. I think this will make leveling quicker. I don't need improved precise shot. I don't need saves. What do you think? How's this look? Does this look fine? I think this feels okay to me. Again, one of the sweet things about TR Days, you guys get to help me build the thing. So, what do we think? Thumbs up? Thumbs down? You think I need more decks? Like that? What do you guys think? Tell me. Tell me. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be bold and push the button. No penalty? Yeah. Well, we're gonna have we're gonna have tomes that kick in pretty fast, so I'm not so worried about the penalty. Alright. This one, and this one, and this one, and this one, and and this one, and this one. Alright, so now where do we want to use these other points? We want to put them in concentration? No. Nay, we're going to put them in perform. Alright. What feat do we want? If we're going to be crossbows all the time, I would say point blank shot. But I'm really not sure what we're going to be doing after long. Maybe we just take enchantment focus, then let the build kind of feel itself out. We could also take augment summoning, because we do plan on being a pretty heavy charm person. Mind control for days. Don't really have damaging spells to worry about. We'll probably have a couple, but not very many. Oh, we should maybe force a personality. That would not be the worst, actually. This will be something that we will not be super strong on. Otherwise. Yeah, I think force a personality will give us the most overall bang for our buck. Again, more thoughts. I like stepping through this process for everyone so they can see what I'm thinking and, you know, decide if you would like to throw some 2 cents this way. Otherwise, I would probably lean towards augment summoning. Yeah, when you charm something, they get the +4 and all the stuff. So between past lives and any enchantments or anything, you can get a pretty heavy duty summon. All right, good to go. Wood says. Wood says good to go. We're out of here. I don't care about that one. How many do we have to deal with? 3 more. Take this one. I guess we'll take that one. Whatever. We'll throw potions. Alright, now for the most important part. Figuring out the guy looks. Alright, so let's set all these to 1. Like I said, I have not fiddled with any of these. So I don't know anything about them. Alright, let's look and see what this default... Oh, we have to... Remember, right now we have to be some sort of chaotic. Alright. That is an ugly dude. Oh my goodness. All 1s on the male is not very pretty. Alright, so let's look at these. Maybe we need to start with horns. Maybe we gotta start with horns. Oh my goodness. Alright. That's right. Every couple of horns, it changes the style. And then you get like 3 or 4 textures after. So, I don't hate this style of horn. I don't like that texture. Should we go like the... Oh, maybe we should do this style of horn today. I'm kind of interested in using this style of horn, actually. That's 17. I also really like this one. Maybe this one's slightly better. This is 19. Well, I just want to pick a horn to start with. I don't hate 20. Yeah, I think the texture would bother me eventually. Let's stick with 19 for now. This is just a much better one. Oh, you can get a broken horn? That's cool. I did these style of horns on the lady version, and I liked them a lot. Except it put two little butts in the front of your head. Alright, yeah, so I'm leaning towards number 19 still. I think this is going to be quicker. This style let you headbutt somebody. Yeah, maybe. Alright, so let's figure out a hairstyle. Boop. We have the lame. Boop. We have the short hair lame with the ponytail. We have the giant top knot. Alright, that's just about the right amount of ridiculous. Let's put this one in the maybe list for slightly smaller top knot. Oh, I like this already. Yeah, I like this one. Number 6. This is the same hairstyle we used for the ladies. But I just like the way it looks with the horns. Then we have the buzz cut. Another buzz cut. Buzz cut that's a little bit out of being buzzed. Long hair dirty hippie mode. This is probably my favorite standard humanoid hair. Does not look bad. The mohawk, my next favorite. Maybe we're going to do the mohawk, actually. I'm kind of feeling the mohawk. I'm kind of feeling a bright colored mohawk. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I think we have a winner, folks. I feel like we're there. Alright, skin color. Do we want this peak? Wait a minute. Are we... Did I just make a... Should I just build the character to look like Yondu? How blue can we get? That's pretty... I mean... I don't know. I liked... I think I like that more. Just for a second there, I thought maybe we had accidentally made Yondu, but then we did not, so... I don't know, I kind of like where we're at here. Maybe brighten up the eyes a little bit. That's right, he may have been your father, but I'm your daddy. Alright, let's look at our... He just happened to look just like the actor, too, I thought. Like, that's... Does that not look just like him? I mean, that's his face, right? Like, the default... all ones for eyes, nose, lips, hair, fit, blah, blah, blah. Like, that's him. Hope DDO doesn't have to pay royalties. Right? You see, I mean... I'm pretty sure that's him. Alright, let's flip through the options. Hey, I bet if we found a smile, we could probably... Oh, pouty face. Oh, here we go. We want some mutton chops. We want mutton chops and horns. Smaller mutton chops. Oh my goodness. I think we could... I really do think we could basically make the tiefling version of that guy. So many options. If they give us the braided beard, we're sunk. Oh! This is my favorite beard. This is what I want in real life. This is why I grow like this, because I'd love to be able to have that big beard that... Right here, this is my favorite. Alright. So then we can get horns. Do we want horns? Cheek horns or no cheek horns? I think it kind of looks like a bad breakout of acne, but... I don't know, it's kind of cool. No! Ooh! Ho ho! No, I think we're definitely somewhere in this range. So either no horns or some horns. I think I kind of like the horns. Alright, ears. How Vulcan-y do we want our ears? That's a question. Reasonably Vulcan-y. Oh. I'm not actually watching the Facebook feed. Apologies. Is anybody over on Facebook saying anything? No yet. Okay, just likes. That's nice. It's too hot to think. Oh. So we get one big ring. I'm not sure where that ring has gone to. Oh, okay. So literally we get a ring or no ring. Ring is probably fun. Alright, let's look at the tail. This was actually one of my favorite parts of the tiefling, was the tail. And I think I like this one the best. Yeah, I like this. And now we have a pair of rings. I am not on Discord. You're right. Let me get in the Discord. Bam, now I'm in the Discord. Now I'm in the Discord lands. Alright. I think that covers everything that we need to worry about. Looks good. I'm just not sold on these cheeks. Also, the further out I get, the less I'm sold on this the smoothness on the horns. That's fine. Let's do it. All right. Well, thank you everybody for being part of the TR process. I appreciate you. Let's actually jump in here like this. Yeah, we're gonna have to make some jumps. For those of you who don't know, what I like to do is skip the first couple of levels. All right. First of all, UI/layout. Load Samius. Those of you who are not familiar with the UI command, I suggest if you're going to do a lot of TRing, you want to Google that for sure. Yeah, whatever. I have a crossbow for this. It needs to be blue or green. Yeah, I really like the purple, but I can understand it would be nice to have a blue or green there. If I could have been more green, we would have gender bendered back over to Lady for sure. Because we all know how Samius feels about the green girls. They're the hottest. Alright. Prime Design Art. Prime Design Art is one of the places we have been seriously considering switching getting some art from here in the near future. Been a long time, at least on Twitter, supporter of the stream. I have not seen them show up in the actual Twitch chat that I know of. At least not under that ID. So if you're looking for some artwork, might be the place to go. Like I said, that's probably where I'm leaning. I haven't just 100% decided, but I have been looking at different art Different arts and different rates. Is that you, Wood, or you joined the chat?
It is.
Hi.
And I was just going to ask you when you stop talking if you can hear all this background noise.
A little bit.
Okay.
But it's not too bad.
Alrighty.
I love it when people put the genie literally on top of the banker. It's my favorite. Alright, so let's see. Let's start at the starting here, shall we? So now we begin the uphill battle that is putting gear on to get the first couple of levels down. Step 1. We're going to grab a Old Sully's wine bottle here. Then we're going to grab the guidance, because that'll probably be our go-to weapon at the moment. We have a couple of Sybaris cakes from last life. These were from several lives before, but this one was actually supposed to be the free cake. And we tried to eat it, and we got like a weird lag moment, and we lost our cake. I was very disappointed. So I put in a ticket, and they mailed me a replacement cake. It was pretty nice of
It was.
SSG. Alright, so
But they can verify that.
well, I put a timestamp to the video that when the accident happened, so they could just rewatch the Twitch if they felt like it. I'm not gonna summon the dog, I don't think at all, really. So no reason to worry about that.
I have a level 1 sitting in Korthos.
Yeah.
But I have to turn the stream off to drag him out.
Just watch the stream. That's the best way to experience DDO. Not playing it yourself. It's watching others play.
Uh-huh.
All right. Let's go grab some XP from XP Woman. Skip a level or two.
Actually, it's on my free account, so I wanted you to, like, go in on Elite so he can do it on Elite.
Well, if you
Unless, of course,
huh?
you'd rather not.
No, it's fine. I was just teasing. You're welcome to do whatever you'd like to do. If you'd like to come along and you happen to be on the Stolen Server, will just be level appropriate. Know that I do like the first 4 quests of Korthos Island, and then I'm usually done with Korthos. Like to get that not free cake, but severely reduced price cake. Grab our last week's worth of XP gems. Anything else in particular I want to grab? Don't think so. This is probably a life if I'm ever going to use one. Should probably throw the the baby Eli Edge in there. And then otherwise, not a ton. Yeah, let's just also throw these thieves tools over there. I don't know if we're going to need them or not, but throw them over there. There's one of those cosmetic cloaks. Not the right one, though. I'm missing a cosmetic cloak somewhere. Yeah, I don't see where any of those rings right now. Alright, so back to Samius. And we should be good to go. Should be good for XP land. Ah, there's another fly in my office. I have to start watching my tea again. So yesterday, I had about half a cup of tea left, and I grabbed it to take a drink, and a thing hit my lips. A fly got in my teacup and hit my lips. Oh,
No.
I hate that. It's the worst. I mean, not the worst, but that's not like acceptable amount of joy. these should be roughly in value amounts order. We had a couple of good gold rolls over this last week as well.
Apparently.
Apparently, what?
You had good gold rolls.
Yeah, I had a couple. Then I accidentally rolled another gold roll. Alright, how we... Without getting into the gold rolls, we only got 2 dots worth, so... Big XP time, yeah. Sweet. Level 2. So all I really ask for is to get to level 2 off of the gold rolls. And the silver rolls. I don't have... Should be getting pretty close to reset time, but... Don't have today's silver roll up yet. Alright, let us... Here we go. Find the Bard Trainer. Catch that up. Get our UMD up. Get that. This one. We gotta get our spot up. Alright, well then, I guess we're not gonna be opening doors. That is the way of the world. Alright, so we'll Cure Light Wounds. We're gonna Charm Person. Oh, we only get 1 spell. Ooh. Alright, so I have to choose. I think we take autos then? If we only get 1 spell, I think autos is probably the most important. Alright, sneak over here. That doesn't matter. This probably will never matter, but we'll put it over here just in case. Open locks. Search. Okay. So, let's start at the beginning. We are going to be using Inquisitive Tree to start with. Inquisitive Tree gives you a ton of early value, as well as 1 Scroll Mastery. I don't think we need to worry about that just yet.
While you're going to do that, I'm going to go find my other tune.
Your other...
And I will listen to you talk about what you're doing.
Singing about a tune? Okay. Here, we also do want Harper Agent, I think. The strategic combat is quite strong at this, just to be able to hit things. Because our intelligence is 5 and our dex is 1. So that'll let us hit. And then we have 7 racial points to spend, which gives us 1 in Scroll Mastery, basically for free, which is something I'm super pleased about. Hellish Rebuke is pretty good for low-level stuff. Still have 2 more points. We're not probably doing that. I don't think I care about this. Magical resistance rating is fine. Saves her spell is fine. I think we'll do this one. One more racial point. What's up, D? Trying to figure out this last point. Yeah, I think we'll just do this. Tiefling's very strong. Alright. Put in our guidance. Wham! Wait, is guidance not a... Wait, what gives the double crossbow? Oh, it's this. Alright, so we need to reset this tree. This is the most important one. There we go. Alright, now let's run over to the boat. Grab a few more things.
It's taking me a long time to load.
Somebody else was telling me they were having a really long load screen the other day. Alright, this is the first time that I have played a bard since the bard changes. So let's see.
Excellent.
Fascinate. Over here. Bardic Ballad. You are constantly surrounded by a faint aura of bardic music. Benefits you and your nearby allies in combat. All allies receive the benefits of Inspired Courage as long as you are alive and not incapacitated. Certain bard feats and ability can alter and increase this. Alright, sweet. So I don't have to worry about singing that song at all. That's kind of hot. Load up these 10,000 buffs from the amenity bar. Figure out our weapon stuff over here. So that bard, we have our one bard spell. This is a stance, if I remember right, that you got to toggle on. I think that's it for those things. Alright. Now comes the big problem of getting our stuff set up. I apologize, this does take a minute, but being semi-properly geared is part of what makes level 1 pretty, much smoother. Having your gear basically ready to go. Bear with me just a minute as we pull stuff out of the TR cache. Grab our trash can. Come on, bank. I really wish the bank interaction would go just a little bit quicker. Alright, there we go. Boarding pass. I know we don't need the boarding pass for a while, but I like having all these things crammed in sooner than later. That one goes there. Should probably put those in like level need. Our new Reynard's Elegant Hat. We had to throw something else away to get that room for our inventory, but I don't remember what it was that I had to throw away. I think it was an old armor that I had cosmetic, like the old cosmetic armor that I had hanged on to forever, but it was like level 10, and I never used because anymore because of Ravenloft gear. But I do feel a little bad. Come on. You can do a Vigia game. I believe in you.
For having done a restart yesterday, it seems to be a little sluggish.
Yeah, I think that's probably more to do with our interpretation of the sluggishness, right? And probably how we're hitting the server.
Well, that's all I have to go on.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh, did I grab the wrong hireling folder? I did. I should throw away this hireling folder too, but I'm afraid as soon as I do, then I'm gonna wish I had it.
You can toss that.
Yeah, but as soon as I do, I'll wish I had it. And then I could, like, carry around even more hirelings in my pocket. We need our jade ring. Oh, I could. Like, I used to carry around, like the Detour guy. I used to carry around a couple of them and a couple of other ones for certain weird situations. Here's the important item, our Prover of Alacrity. Our Anger's Step. Our Anger's Gift. Yeah, we don't plan on necessarily doing much melee attacking, but when we do have to, like, kill an ooze or something, it's nice to have your Alacrity trinket ready to go. If you have one from the old days of Cannith crafting. If you don't have one, then you're just gonna have to be sad in your Cheerios, because this thing is great. Masterful Craft, this obviously used to be level 3 to have melee alacrity 10%. And then Masterful Craftsmanship lowered it another level, or 2 levels. So you had a level 1. Pretty great. Well, this is life. We're not going to need our rogue hireling. See, like this rogue hireling. Maybe I make this my gold seal hireling bag. Yeah, you know what? That's a good idea. Bam. Oh boy, come on, video game. You can do it. I believe in you. Oh, it is really chumpa-wumping along here. Alright, well maybe the hireling folder is just not going to work for right now. I'm not sure why there's a problem, but that one fool, happy birthday, no, happy TR day. My friend's Dustin's birthday. I often think of him as that one fool.
You only have one fool in your life? Come on now.
That's right. Well, Dustin and you.
I'm gonna have to take a hose to that fan.
Holes to the fan?
Hose.
Is it dirty?
I think it is. But I need a Phillips head screwdriver to take the cover off.
Just use your teeth. Like a cave person. Arrgh.
Pay a person to take the screen off my fan. Or take the front cover off the
Cave
fan.
person, just bite it off. Just bite it off. Scott says hello. Hi. Oh, let's see here. Yeah, I don't... I'm just checking to see if that was also coming through on the Facebook stream side or if you just sending messages. What else do you need to worry about?
The squirrel outside.
No, the squirrels can stay outside, that's fine.
I think so too, but he's being harassed by some birds. Maybe he has the falconry tree.
Oh, definitely. Alright, I think that's all of those things. So we grab this. We need to start getting these down here. Yes to this one. Yes to this one. Alright, thieves tools. Where did I put the potions this life? I guess it's not in that one. Pose of the Queen, Power of Life and Death, and Skill Mastery. Click. 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 So again, preparation is key. This does take a minute, but once you've done like 18 TRs, you kind of get the idea of how things are going to run together. Alright, this all looks good. Alright, let's see. Let's turn these on. I'll be ready for questing in just a second. Wood, do you want to send me a tail or throw up an LFM or some way, shape, or form? Let me know where you're at. Oh, you're still in the starter area, Wood.
I am.
You are on the snowy side.
Shall I go over and... I don't know what the difference is, because you can just take a... Oh, yes. Skip the course. Yeah, I don't care about the storyline.
Alright, let's see. Arcade vendor. We need some bits for these things.
Okay, try it again.
Buy. Alright, we need scrap metal from a forge. We're probably going to need lots of this. Start with like 500. And then, does this require spell components? It does not. Okay. Run this direction. Talk to our spirit binder. Bind on the boat. What else do I need to do? I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. I need to re-close this thing. Alright, summon a few bolts. Oh yeah, I guess we can load those. Use these bolts up first. We'll put these like here. Lock them down. All right.
What quest are you gonna do first?
Probably the bracers one. I can't ever think of what it's called. Out to the Korthos.
Well, I don't know. It's the one where there's a crystal you have to defend?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just stand here and wait.
Very much on my way. Oh no, I have a guy who wants to buy some magic cards from me, and I possibly have some, but he's aggravating me while I'm trying to stream. wanting to know if I can answer him. And I need to look through stuff. I just sold a bunch of stuff. I don't know what the answer is. So now I'm just going to tell him no. Where if he would have just given me some time to look for stuff, it may have been a different answer, but...
Bummer.
Yeah, just... It's like, can you answer me now? Like, no, I can't.
Looks like you're dragging a snake.
Well, I am dragging a snake. Let's also wave at Nivmend over here.
Who? Oh.
Nivmim. Apparently is Voodoo also TRing or something? Because he's level 8 through Korthos, so they must be. Alright, let's get to work. Let's smush some crystal. Do I have to like turn this on every time? Oh, it's a buff now.
What?
This hellish rebuke. I don't know. I remember thinking that was a stance, but maybe it's not. Have a +1 to your weapons.
Woohoo!
I thought you'd like that. So the real trick is going to be, when are we going to glue in our second artificer level? I usually wait pretty late until I need to do a skill catch up, but I also really like having rune arms. So for a rogue, it's really easy to, in my opinion, to skip that last level until you're pretty high up the chain, like around 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's really easy. But for artificer levels, I always feel like it's super tough.
I missed. I'm gonna lose this crystal.
I didn't realize there was another guy on the crystal already. There's another guy on his way. He stopped to shoot me though, so it's fine.
Not that guy, the guy that was beating on the crystal.
I saw him. I didn't realize there was a guy standing right on top of me. I would have turned around and shot him. But I did not realize that that was a thing.
I'm looking around on the ground. He's not here. What the hell did he go? Did he teleport? No, he's beating on Samius.
Yeah.
What the? 2 left.
Alright, I got 1 red on me, so watch the old crystal there.
I don't think we're gonna get the big guy.
No, he would already spawn.
So something got in him with 1 left. Not usually.
Yeah, he usually spawns like with two guys left, if I remember right. Which I could not be. I could be remembering incorrectly, but
Maybe it was a fluke.
maybe.
I take it we're gonna do Linus's quest next.
Yeah, I don't know what they're called or anything. This one.
As many times as you've done this,
I don't know any of the names. I just know the order and I know what they are. Like, this is the belt quest that finds the scroll.
bye, damn.
Let's just pull out our club. Poof, poof, poof.
Why am I killing all these spiders?
Oh no.
Is this really slow going?
I genuinely, on any of these quests that I can get away without killing guys, before I have to do like the 10 kill minimum thing for the Reaper XP. I usually try to skip for the devious bonus.
Where are you taking them?
To the map, I guess. I thought I feel like they should at least know why they're dying, so they can see this map or a puzzle, I guess.
Oops.
Oh, yeah, I turned the wrong one.
I hear more spiders. Jeez.
What? Oh. Oh, I see what's happening.
I'm trying to kill the spiders, and unfortunately,
Oh my god. Okay.
not again. There we go.
Oh, wood.
What?
You cray. Alright.
Yeah, I'm level 1 and almost naked, and they were beating on me, so I was beating them back.
Well, here, have a belt that gives you 5 hit points. Who's not naked? I know it looks like I'm wearing clothes or whatever, but this is just my cosmetic to look awesome. This is my favorite cosmetic in the game. My man skirt.
Ah. Which way are you going?
I'll go. I can do the trap. Well,
I don't normally.
Yeah.
I don't normally pay attention to trap because I don't have any trap thingies, but I go this way and you sidestep the trap. Are you going the other way?
Yeah. I mean, we can go both ways. It doesn't matter. I was responding to a message here. Apologies. Try really hard to respond to all those kind of like messages and things like that when people message things about the thing. We will probably be pretty heavily on the Spellsinger side, yes. But of course, for the first couple of levels, we're also going to have at least this much Inquisitive. Where's this lever? Still here, just working on a project. Sweet. Hopefully it's a custom Samius art. That's what I'm all about right now.
Did you get the crest?
I did. I got it and I left.
You're a champ.
I mean, I'm a legend.
Well, as long as he's chasing you, I don't really care much what he does. Hey, something's hitting me. Oh, I'm gonna die.
Don't do it. Don't die. It's so much extra work to come back to life.
Oh, man. Wake me the hell up. See, now I died.
Alright. Well, hang on. We'll get you.
No, you don't have to get me.
Are you at the shrine?
I'm at the shrine. But the necromancer followed me in. And he killed me in the middle of trying to rest. And he's guarding my stone, so if I resurrect, he's gonna kill me again.
Just go on the back side of the...
Hide from him? You think he'll buy that?
Yeah, just go to the back side of the shrine. And then don't move when you come back to life. That, or just give me a second and I'll shoot him in the face and get his aggro.
Good. He needs to be shot in the face.
I'm running through. I have all the things. I'll finish the quest in a second here. Being shot
My
in the face.
phone
though?
is cheeping at me.
I don't see him in the shrine. He must have killed him.
You know, he's behind. He's out by. Never mind.
You still in there?
Yeah?
Still bothering you? Alright.
Well, he's not bothering me. Go ahead and kill everything.
Well, I finished the quest now, so now I'll murder things for you. Ooh, actually, that's fascinating. I should have fascinated earlier, actually. Yeah! Alright. If you need a sweet...
I'm gonna try and run in here and get the...
Seems strong.
Did he follow me?
No, I didn't see anybody. Go ahead and grab
He's
things
in there.
before they break. That's fine. If he comes out, I'll shoot him. Go get your treasure real
Okay.
fast.
I'll go get my treasure chest.
Be quick. I don't know how long those guys are gonna last. Looks like
They're all
stopped.
following you.
All right. I'm gonna run out the front door. You can recall or whatever. Or also run.
I don't have enough. I don't have enough hit points. Oh crap! Here he comes again to shoot at me.
All right, hang on.
No, that's okay. I can just release.
Okay. I didn't know where you
It is
bound
over.
at. I
And
guess you're
I'm
on
in
the court though, so it doesn't matter, right?
What's that?
So I suppose if you released and you're bound in Korthos, it doesn't matter, right?
Yeah, I went and bound inside the thingy in the tavern. I'll just come out here and there's a quick trip.
There you go. Oh my goodness.
There you are. Oh no,
I am.
I want the other one.
Alright, let me see. I didn't bring any other things. You need some money for potions or whatever?
No, I'll just die.
Okay. Seems strong. That's a positive
I mean,
attitude
is
if
there,
I've ever heard
is
one.
there something wrong with dying?
Yeah, we'll just die. It's fine. It's fine.
Let's see if I can afford to repair. Oh, I don't need to repair that. Oh, yes, I do. Cost me 1 copper. So I didn't need to.
Maybe this is the deal. Maybe just coming to Korthos, everything's super cheap.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe you should always slash death back to Korthos to get the best deal on repairs.
Get the spirit. Let me get my little guy up here. Byron's gonna help. I'm gonna sit over here and just like pretend like I'm actually doing something.
Okay. I mean, it's not very barbarian of you to hire another barbarian to do all the work, but I understand.
He's faster than I am, and he's got a bigger. Well, not really.
Yeah, you got a pretty fat axe over there, from what I can tell. Oh, you gonna come get this treasure?
Yep. There might be something in here for me to wear.
What have I looted that?
I don't know.
Nothing. The name of the show now is Samius and the Barbs. Fair.
What?
Samius and the Barbs. All of my barbarian bros. Alright, I'm going to search out the door if you want to pull the lever.
Pull what lever?
It's a barrel. Disguise lever. Don't remember if there's that. There might be one other secret thing to just search out. I can't recall. I feel like there's XP in this quest from searching things out, but maybe not. Maybe I just wasted my time. Stupid door. Stupid door being on the wrong side.
Door or lover?
It was all the things. The door was clearly on the wrong side.
Hey, you go on and take care of all that other stuff. I'm gonna sit here and pretend like I have hit points.
Okay. I'll just shoot them all in their faces.
Besides, I raged and I think I need to rest to get another rage back up.
Don't forget the rule of every quest, make more bolts. We are okay still on bolts, I think. Why didn't this guy summon his helpers? Or did I already kill him?
Why, did you need to kill helpers?
Yeah, if you kill the helpers, I think you get the bigger bonus. Because this is one of the ones you have to kill guys. So since you have to kill guys, you might as well get the big bonus. Alright. The rule of every quest to make bolts. I mean, we got enough bolts. At the moment, we got 1,000. We got almost 2,000. Just have to keep a mental note of how many bolts you have, roughly. All right, I'm gonna go turn in the cake, and then I'm gonna head to the marketplace. Unless you really, really want me to go through the rest of Korthos, but that sounds like a travesty of justice.
No, I need something to do on this. This is free to play. Yeah, wait a minute, Oh, I was working with the wrong great axe.
Oh. Definitely want to make sure you have the right great axe.
I know, huh?
If you're grabbing the wrong axe, sometimes they slap you. Alright. Ever play a Barbarian? Sometimes. I'm not opposed to the Barbarians. I would play them more if they added Rage Mage to the, to like the prestiges. Need to remember to add
That
Ghost
might
Touch
be a
to
little bit
this.
better.
I don't think I have another one on me.
Wait a minute, information is key. Where is that?
It's in the harbor. It's
Uh-huh.
Osgood's basement. It's the one by the trainers. It's the same one I always start with. I don't know. I'm standing right next to it. I don't know how many
I'm on
other
my
ways I
way.
can describe it. It's now a blinky door.
It's not a blinky door? Wait a
It
minute.
is a blinky door.
Okay.
6 barb, 2 farter, 12 bard war chanter used to be great when the cap was 20. Yeah, Lisa, I've done a lot of that. My previous level 20 epic person was like 19 bard, 1 rogue. No, that's not right. 1 fighter, 1 rogue, 18 bard or something. Butters. Maybe she's got 16 levels of bard, I can't remember. But she was my epic person specifically because she was just so versatile. She'll probably get TR'd into a tiefling here kind of soonish, actually. If Tobrel decides to come back to DDO and do raids or something semi-regularly, I will prepare her for those kind of things. Yeah, Yeah, I need to put the Ruby of Ghost Touch or Bane or whatever the heck it's called in here.
I don't know why, but I keep thinking this is.
No, over here.
Oh, you must be down there. Why did I come up here?
I don't know. Like, I watched you run around.
What's up?
So I'm pretty sure I watched you run around.
Yes,
Maybe it was
and
a
I went
different
up the
person.
steps.
Maybe it was Nivman that I saw. I don't know. I saw somebody. Dragon makes
You
better
did.
war chanters than tieflings. I don't think she'll be a war chanter. Per se. I have not decided on her next build other than she'll probably continue to be a bard. That is the only thing I know for sure. Gandalf, it's slippery.
Get up, loser.
It's harsh. It's harsh.
Yeah, it's a free-to-play account. What do I care?
Should treat your PCs like the heroes they are, so they know that you love them. Alright.
Oh, sweet. You left a gray ooze for me.
Did I? I must not have got out of the wall by the time I ran past there to get my collectible. Happens.
You got a collectible without me?
I did. You'll know where it is.
I'm
It's up
looking
that
at it now.
up the hallway. You're fast. You're barbarian.
No.
Yeah, you're fast barbarian. And you're naked. You're like double, triple fast. Yeah, you're probably fine, beef. It takes a lot of work for sugar to go bad.
Or a lot of processing.
Man, it's really tough for sugar to go bad. Processed sugar, anyway. It's got to be like jams or jelly or something for sugar to go crazy. All right, Woods. I will go for a swim if you want to climb up the ladder and go pull the levers.
Pull what levers? Oh, up that ladder?
Yep,
Right
up
here?
the ladders. Yep.
Ah.
And I'll open the valve to get us to the next part.
I don't know what I'm doing here.
Okay, did you climb up the ladder? And you like walk
Yeah.
around and there'll be two levers.
Oh, valves. Duh. Okay, yeah.
Pull them. Had an MRE last night. Brisket and gravy. First. Oh, MRE. For a reason I saw that I was thinking MRI. MRE. First MRE you've had and it was totally nasty. I mean, they're not made for like being the tastiest thing on the planet, but it's better than starving sometimes. Alright, so now we actually have danger.
Get up.
Trying to
Oh.
maintain the aggro.
Famine
on this
Reaper's
guy.
gonna belt me while I'm. Oh, I guess
No,
maybe he
he's
didn't
busy.
care.
He's busy. Alright, get ready to grab that case. No! Alright, well. Oh, there's a shrine. You want me to get you a shrine, or are you just going to release again?
I don't know. Are we
I
done?
can take you to the shrine. We are done. But I can take you to the shrine. It's not that far. Then you don't have to, like, run all the way back from Korthos. Not the first you had. The first you had that was nasty. Oh, I see. Some foods were not meant to be shelf stable for 3 years. Probably.
And some are. Twinkies.
I mean, does that really count as food? Alright. There is.
Does it decrease your appetite for anything?
Twinkies? I mean, decreases my desire for
It keeps you
food.
from. Are we done? Oh, yeah, we're done.
Yep, we're done. I'm recalling.
Okay. I am not going to go get the chest because I would get lost and I don't care.
Fine. Alright, so I'm going to grab this end reward and then I'm going to head over to Dirk's Got a Secret. Secrets. Take this impressive trophy. I'll take this impressive trophy for sure. Alright, how many points do we have? We have 3 action points now. Whoa! That's a lot. Alright, let's load up our various things here.
Oh. I should tick level 2.
You should. So let's see,
It will
we can
give me
get...
a few more hit points, so at least I won't die as fast. That was not fair. He got me while I was laying down on the job.
Cranberries, Osmotic, Department of Defense. I haven't tried these yet. Even if some of those words don't make sense to me in the order that you have them listed, I guess. Cranberries are delicious. Osmotic, I'm not sure what that is. In the Department of Defense, I assume that if you're eating MREs, you probably have licked the Department of Defense once. Oh, like that. Alright, I'm gonna get Swashbuckle instead. Don't think I care about swashbuckling right now. I think we'll screw around in this tree for a little bit. Now we have a way to break breakables. I don't know if that'll stick around or not, but it's all good. Alright, Dirk's Got a Secret.
Here, Dirk.
That's right. Here, Dirk. Dirk.
Well, actually, I only need to find this little sewer because I've already got the quest, right?
Yep, probably. Sam has gotten semi-used to playing with Shu and therefore is now sharing too much.
Here, Dirk. Oh, there we are.
You know, the other crystal that they could do that would be kind of interesting for low-level play is a blue shine type crystal of Oozebane.
Huh?
So blue shine means your weapons don't take damage from acid, which is why your weapons take damage when you attack oozes. So you would make your weapon immune to the acid of the oozes, and then make your weapon ooze bane.
Whoa.
That'd be a worthy.
I just like stopped in doing anything.
Yeah, there's a
Fuck
big
oozes.
there's a big ooze or a lag moment there.
Stop hitting me, ooze.
Yeah, I might have to pick up some scrolls or. Oh yeah, I'll have to figure out something. It's summon Ellery, but that would cost us XP. And you dying and taking a 10% XP penalty is less XP damaging to me than summoning Ellery. Blue Shine as a new material type would be a good value added. Yeah, I mean, again, I think it would be fine to just add it to a crystal, but I could see them just making it a straight up metal. Alright, muscles. Feeling strong. Oh, I guess this isn't a strength lever. It's the next quest that's got a strength lever in it.
What next quest?
Whatever the next quest is called.
You probably have more strength than I do.
You think?
It's only a 28-point build.
My strength is 13.
Well, let me see here.
Can I do this?
My strength is 13. I don't know what I was,
Is there a cookie that'll solve this problem? Right, well that's what I'm saying. If she dies, it's only 10% XP, but if I summon Ellery, then I lose XP, which is more than 0. Here, Wood, eat this cupcake.
wait a minute, what
Eat the cupcake.
cupcake?
I'm gonna give you some of these cupcakes, and you're supposed to eat them. I'll give you some when you get up. You'll be fine. I believe in you. Roll a 9. Well, I agree, but that's what I'm saying. Her dying is still netting me 10% more XP than if I also summon Ellery. If I summon Ellery, I lose XP. No, but my strength is too low to open the treasure room. Come on, Wood. Roll well. Roll a 1. Roll good. Roll 1. Ah, she did roll a 1. Give me a minute. We'll rescue your party. Why am I running? Dance, fool. Dance. And just
Well,
for
I could always leave the party, but that's not gonna count, I don't think, for anything.
No, you're fine. Just hang out. You good. And again, if you're hurting for like some starter gold or whatever, just let me know. I'll get you a couple. You can get some other potions, but I'll give you
Oh,
those.
not on this tune. This is like,
On what?
if she never gets out of, never gets beyond level 2, I don't care.
You're a barbarian though. You don't sing any songs.
What?
I'm trying to figure out. Are you like a singing barbarian? I don't understand why you have all these tunes. You're a barbarian. Ah, you axe people things. Alright.
I'm gonna scare Muck.
Yeah.
Ooh, ah.
You are the scariest. Alright, let me.
Yes.
Don't go too far down there. Don't need that Reaper seeing you and waking up and coming down here and killing me. Right.
I don't know where my soul stone is.
It's in my pocket.
Oh,
I'm here to rescue you, Wood.
you're here to rescue me?
Yep, it's right down there. There's the shrine.
I have a feeling I'm going the wrong way.
Beef says the whole pushback on Toon is that
Ah, there we go.
most annoying thing that I do. Excellent. Excellent. That is as intended then. Alright.
I have officially died more times than I have levels.
You have chest over here. You technically have the muck chest if you're careful, and then of course you have the other chest on the other side of the dungeon if you want it. Just be careful on that muck chest, because that Reaper will get you.
Is he still here?
The Reaper? Yeah. So just, like I said, just run very close to the... Probably not. Just run close to the wall. He won't get you.
Oh, I'm not even gonna chance it. I can get out of here.
Alright, seems strong. It's time to walk the butcher's path. I figure that eventually I'll troll people enough on the whole tune thing that they'll either learn or it'll start to not be funny to me. And as soon as it stops becoming funny to me, then I won't do it anymore. But I feel like that's going to be a bit... I find it to be hilarious. It is my favorite throwback bit. Just accept that you can't change the gaming culture by yourself. But I'm not changing the culture. I'm changing the terminology on this stream. I'll never give up. I'll never surrender.
Why couldn't I find this?
A Butcher's Path. It's directly straight across from Dirk's Got a Secret.
I'm in here, but I like walk by it like 3 times. Like...
Just watch out. The Famine Reaper is loose.
The who is?
The Famine Reaper?
Oh, I see him. Hi, Famine Reaper.
Alright, he's down. That's fine, you can do that too. It's not gonna hurt my feels.
If I get too close to that rope, I'll exit.
Do I keep a crafted starter kit? Not really. I have like a weapon that I use at level 2. I think both of them actually come from. Oh, hey, that reminds me. Where'd you go?
Me?
Yeah, here.
I am here.
May have 12 cupcakes. Can I actually give you these too? Oh, hang on.
Oh. You want something back?
Nope, here's 26 of these potions. So these
Holy.
potions are the, like, they heal over time ones. But they're probably not going to heal that much in Reaper. Anyway, so basically I have the Anger set. I have Guidance, and I have... I can't remember the name of the dagger from Catacombs right now. I have those. And I have a ring. The Jade Ring that I slotted the Master's Gift in. This could be rebuilt into something better now, but not so much better that it matters. And then I have my melee Trinket of Alacrity from a million years ago. So I mean, I don't really have like a kit. I don't load up consistently anymore. I just, whenever certain things become on or become level appropriate, I put them on. So like at 3, I have the bracers. That's not the button I meant to push. I have the blur bracers. At 4, I have a couple of different outfits that I could put on, like an invulnerability or the icy raiment, or not icy raiment, icy vestments or something like that. Whatever it is, it gives you the frost proc chance on.
I don't think I'm gonna draw aggro with 1 damage a pop. What do you think? Oh, I got 2.
Not so sure. My threat stuff is weird. Oh, my strength is too low. Your strength is also too low. Well, booey.
Oh, look, a Famine Reaper.
Let's see it.
I don't know why I didn't think it. Well, 28 point build, I didn't want to go spend 2 points on a stat. You are chasing the hell out of me. There. That
Good.
fixed his.
Good job. Ooh, a silver roll. 400 XP and a potion of Rising Fury. Gives us a bunch of strength, right? It's a potion that actually does something for us right now.
Who?
Alright, hit me. No! Hit me!
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hit me! Nah, they're not gonna. Oh, there, 15. I don't remember if 15's enough, but we're gonna try. Run! Now it's back down to 13 again. Dang it!
What happened?
I drank that potion that gives me +2 strength every time something hits me to 5, a stack of 5 from the daily roll. And I thought I'd make it back there with my 15 strength to pull that lever, but I didn't. Alright, don't forget the shrine back there, Wood.
Back where?
Behind us.
Ah, the door that's closed. he's standing here talking to this rock.
We're getting close to being deed. Wood has more hit points than I do right now. That's crazy. Sure. Let's see. I'm tempted to have Remington make a few slices of turkey bacon, put it on a tortilla, and bring it to me. I'm just not sure how he can screw that up is all. I'm sure he'll find a way.
A tortilla?
Oh, the turkey bacon.
Oh.
I love my
I don't
kid,
know what
but
I
I
was
know that
thinking.
he, for whatever reason, there are certain there are certain tasks that he struggles with, and for some reason it is following simple instructions. I'm trying to think what the what example yesterday was that was so crazy. But I asked him to do something. I think I asked him to make tea, but I told him that he could. I would send him a message when I needed the tea made. Yeah, that's what it was. So I sent him a message when I was out of tea. I told him I was going to send him a message when I was out of tea, and I gave him very clear instructions on how to make the tea. Delivery. Oh, it's the new phone. Oh yeah, thank you.
Rubble.
I'll fiddle with this as soon as this quest is over. Okay. We'll finish this quest first. I want to get the phone starting to get set up because so much of everything that I do goes through this phone. It's crazy. Our strength is too low. Do you still have your barbarian? Maybe that would have been a good thing to pull out.
Me?
Yeah.
Yes, I do, but
Yeah.
we were going without helpers, and he's not a gold seal.
Yeah, it's fine.
Whoops.
Yeah, I should have thought about that when we were struggling at that strength lever too.
Do you have Didor?
No, I'm level 2.
Yeah, I know.
That's okay. Don't worry about it. Oh, you're engaged. All right.
I am engaged. Oh, I'm incapacitated again.
Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, I'll have to go grab like a wand or something.
How did that happen?
Wasn't easy. Yeah, if I had the this prepared, I could have thrown it, but I didn't have those potions on me. Heal check, heal check.
Oh, I'll roll an IE8. And then 84. Why can't I roll these on dice? The daily dice.
Just lucky.
Right.
Here, be blessed.
You know what? I knew I should have picked a die hard. Jeez, what is my con at? Yeah, see, my con is a 16. I thought that would. Yeah, never mind.
Alright.
I have died.
Gotta clean out the shrine. Oops. Should be able to reach the shrine now, though.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Ooh, drink this potion. Apparently I clicked the timer wrong. I mean, I know what they are. I usually don't need them for these levels, but I also usually have these slightly bigger potions. But
Did
last life I had to cash in for these elixirs of healing for the collectibles because I was over my collectible bag amount. I didn't think about switching in. What are you doing, Quinn? Besides being a cutie. Cutie patootie. Yeah, I'm really surprised that my phone came already today too. That was nice. I was expecting it later this afternoon, but I guess it is almost 2. Oh, he's here.
Who?
The Warlock. Captain Fireballs. Got me with the edge of that one.
Wonder if I could rage again.
Against the machine, or...
Trapped in fog, huh?
Well, you must have went to that infight, huh? Yeah, I went to that optional first.
Oh, look, I died.
See that? Alright. Grab this here. And I'll take you to the...
No, that's okay. I can just release.
Yeah, did you find someplace nearby?
Oh, no.
Okay, well then let me take you to the shrine. The shrine's not that far. It's going to be a lot less effort for me to take you to the shrine than wait for you to come back from, like, Korthos or something.
So I'm not fast.
And you're pretty quick. Just because something is faster this way than you running 18 loading screens away doesn't mean you're not fast. Alright. So, like, as a lot of people know, I successfully dropped my phone in my foot soaking tub yesterday, or on Monday.
Oh, I didn't notice the time.
Yep, it's almost 2.
I'm going to have to go. I would much love to keep this up, but I can't. I have a previous commitment
Okay.
and cold coffee. But I will think of you fondly.
Oh. Well, thank you. Think of you as well. Where's all
Because
this
I'm not
stuff?
watching the stream.
Send me a bunch of stuff. Use this tool to get your SIM card in and out. I didn't even know there was a SIM card in. Excuse me,
That's
guys.
me.
I realize you're here for Dungeons and Dragons, but I need to get this started. The Lord knows how long it's going to take for this to actually update and process and do all of its things.
Bye-bye.
Have a good day. Thanks for staying
Thank you.
or hanging out.
I'll tell you all about it when I get back.
Okay, sounds swell. Find the small SIM card tray on the side of my device. I mean, there is a tray up here, or a thing up here, but I don't think this does anything. Oh, maybe this? Aha! Charge it. Okay. Alright, there we go. That's all started. Don't know if I'll need this stuff again, but I'll keep it handy just in case. Alright. Alright, sweet. Phone is getting charged. Turn it on in just a couple of minutes, then it'll probably start doing its 10,000 updates thing. Alright, where? Let's grab this. Alright. Let's zerg over to House Kandarik and pick up a wand. We probably won't need it now, but it's better to have one and not need it than decide we need one and not have it. This is like the one thing that I buy that is bound to. Oh, I didn't grab my. That's what's missing. That's what's supposed to be here. My D12. Alright, so we can use a cure light, but not a cure moderate because we're not at level 3. A friend of yours asked if you would, or was thinking about buying a game store and asked if you would manage it yesterday. I mean, if I could make some changes at my game store, I would do them. I would also look heavily at what Goblin Games is doing. A lot of what they do is really nice. But, yeah, I mean, it's actually awesome. I need to go and re-ship up. Re-resistance specifically. Did I die? I know he got to 1 hit point. I must have died somewhere though, because there's no way that our resistances would have ran out otherwise. Did I? No, maybe our resistances just ran out. Oh, I'm sure you're qualified. I don't know, like I said, there's some things that I would like to change at the arena. One, and some of this stuff we have successfully done, but number one, I want the play area to be exposed to the windows and have the ability preferably to open the window. That would be one of the major things that I'd like to change. To be able to just, one, keep things clean. For whatever reason, in the light, people seem to be more tidy. I would also use full spectrum daylight bulbs instead of like LED things. I do like the energy efficiency of the LED bulbs, but I would definitely, again, to just, it's such a pain getting the things cleaned. Right? Like, I go back there, I clean the tables. Like, pretty much every single time I go back there. And any staff I would hire would be trained to go back there at least once an hour to look at things. Yeah, exactly. Clean is number one. And I can't, like, we have these Yu-Gi-Oh players, and I'm gonna take a little bit of a dump on the Yu-Gi-Oh players here, but the Magic players are not much better. But they make these huge messes, Number two, I'd make sure that there's cubbies with cameras pointed at them to for people to put their stuff in. Like right now we have lockers, and people, like every single one of them has a lock on it, which does absolutely zero good for the people who just come to play for like a little while. And be big enough that you put your backpack in, just up and out of the way. It's got cameras, like you're there. There is a rule about the Yu-Gi-Oh people. There's a rule for, at least in Magic, about appearance. But the Yu-Gi kids, in particular, they like eat. They leave crumbs all over the table. Whatever reason, they're always like, I don't want to say sticky after they're done, but it's definitely not clean. Alright, we'll auto run through this. We gotta hit some buttons here. English in the United States. Start. That is correct. I don't necessarily mind outside food or drink, but I would have a policy because I would know that the... Man, this thing is running kind of slow here. Because that the area would be under camera. I would impose a fine for leaving your play area dirty. Just like a $2 fee or whatever if you leave your play area dirty. So if an employee went back there, again, I'd have an employee go back every hour. And if it was dirty, they'd be instructed to go back and look through the camera, clean it up first, then go back and look for the camera or through the last hour worth of footage. Then flag whoever did it. The other thing I would do is I would set everything up on I would have like a junk box that I would not necessarily keep inventory on, but I would have binders for every set. When a new set came out, I would fill them up as it went along, and those would all get basically inventoryized. So I could know a inventory of cards that I can instantly pull to. Yes, copy all the apps and data, please. Bring your data from the cloud. The setup process is slow as balls. All I know is one of the great things about this phone, or these phones, should be that I should be able to plug in my Gmail address here in a second, and it should basically mirror my old phone. Sorry, again, I really need my phone to be working. So I want to get this setup going as quick as possible. It might take an hour, it might take 2 hours. I'm not sure how long it's going to take for this to work. Yeah, buying into miniatures is cool, but again, I would start with the card shop stuff and then roll over into my miniature stuff. The fact that if you're going to buy a store that already has miniatures, then you need to get up to snuff pretty quick. I also really like the gaming tables on... Oh, who is it? There's a shop in Wichita. They have a really good gaming table set up for miniatures. They made them all themselves out of plywood and 2x4s. But basically they're stand-up tables with basically shelving underneath that goes all the way across. And then they have little stools. The great thing about them is it gives you a place to put your backpack and your miniatures and all that other stuff when you're not using them. And then they're not so inconvenient that you couldn't... Why am I stuck on? That you couldn't, Yes, restore everything. Yeah, built-in train storage, all that stuff. It's really... They did a really nice job. I wish I could remember the name of the store. Actually. Like I said, and they were... It was a little bit tight for 8 people to draft around one. But it wasn't, like, super inconvenient. And then 2 people were able to sit there and play Magic. Like, I played my game of Magic there. And what was nice is, for me, is that I sat for a while, and then I just let go of the stool and stood. Which is great. I feel like that's really awesome. The other thing that I would do... okay, all those things are fine. Except... The other thing I would do is instead of buying tables or whatever, I would make all the tables. And I would do the... Oh, let me see if I can find one. I think they call it Artifact Table from... Who does that? Let me just look for this real quick. Yeah, this is not... Oh, what is that distributor's name that does that? Can't think of their name right off the top of my head. They used to do a whole bunch of them. Now I cannot for the life of me think of their name. Just a second. Magazine Exchange. Magazine Exchange used to do these things. That they would call artifact tables. But basically they would put down magic cards or play mats or whatever, and they would epoxy the table. So they have artwork built into the table. Here we go. Here's an example of one. Like what they would do. So they would make like this right here, what they would call their artifact tabletops. And they had a whole bunch of different ones that they would do. I don't know how easy that is to see. But like they'd lay out the mats or whatever and dice, and they would epoxy all magic cards or whatever different cards, packs, and they would epoxy all this in. So this is nice and easy to wipe down, but has this area. I don't like the playmat idea, but they have these little cubbies underneath. But they would they put in like all these rares and whatnot. I think it'd be really cool to have different tables for like different land base or whatever. Obviously, the dice are cool. They have more. Let's see if they have any more. Yeah, I'm not seeing another one. But they make these little videos to kind of, like, here's one all finished. But I thought this was a cool idea. Like, if you had an all islands table and an all fireball or all fire table and or mountain table and an all etc table, you know what I mean? Like, then you can always be like, table 1 is the island table or whatever, or the snow covered island table. And then it's a way to differentiate events going on at the shop also in like a fun way. Unlock with my fingerprint. I don't think I want to unlock with my fingerprint. Yeah, I don't want to do a fingerprint. I don't want to do a lock screen at all, but I don't want to do specifically the fingerprint thing because of the case that I use. It's also a wallet, and I would have to like get my finger right there. Access your system with voice match. Oh, that's fine. You're all set. I mean, you could do that too. You could put the table markers in the epoxy. That would also be pretty cool. Oh, I think it's good. Start updating. It seemed reasonably painless. I've seen some tables that had the epoxy and the table markers. That's actually a really good idea. Also, the difference is if you also did the fun island thing, or however, you know, different land types. You could also do like different Yu-Gi-Oh energy. No, not Yu-Gi-Oh. Pokemon energy cards. I don't know what Yu-Gi-Oh has. But you could like do all your different card games like that. You could do posters if you wanted. Like you can do all different kinds of things in the epoxy for your various products. The other thing I'd like to do is I want to keep it classy, so I would frame all the artwork and stuff that you put up on the walls. I really like how Goblin Games does their they have a computer Chromecast set up, or a big television set up on the Chromecast back there, and they have a computer set up just to Chromecast to that television. You could do it, you could hardwire it if you wanted. The advantage is that it lets them play music and stuff. So by setting a low level ambience, however you want to say it, setting a low level thing, it does give people something to talk over, but it also gives them some reason to not yell at each other because they might want to hear the music. So it's like a double-edged sword. Usually, in my experience at Goblin Games, works really nicely. And then you can also so you can play like Spotify back there, whatever, and you can have music requests folder, kind of like I do. And that's the other thing that they do. When their pairings are done, they'll share pairings up there. The problem is DCI Reporter doesn't have a nice way to pull the list out. So you have to just share your DCI Reporter or make a screenshot, or snag it or something. It's a little bit more of a pain in the butt, but it is, they do use it like that, and it is really nice. And then they also have their Facebook stuff to corral images from their Facebook. So again, they show the excitement of the shop on the screen. Yes, the snip tool is easy, but to get all the pairings on at once is a pain. I just wish the DCI reporter gave you an export the pairings list. It would be much easier. Like, why they don't is just asinine to me. Same reason why I don't understand why they can't have paired a... Oh no. I don't want to do the Verizon Cloud. I do want to do that though. I don't need that. Alright. Now my phone is updating finally. Hopefully it'll find that picture of Quinn again. I don't think that phone exists anyplace else, or that picture exists anyplace else except for my old phone of Quinn as a baby puppy. It should be, I mean, it's still active and it still has a charge, so hopefully they can, it'll pull everything off of there, off of the cloud. Yeah, the DCI reporter, you should also be able to plug in a phone number if you want. Like when you sign up for a tournament, there should be a phone number category, and you should be able to go, yeah, please text me when round starts or pairings or whatever. And it should be able to just automatically do that. There's no reason, or email or whatever. There's no reason it can't do or shouldn't be able to do that. Yeah, the phone's downloading like all of my apps right now. It's actually pretty cool. You can see the things like they're grayed out, like they're flagged that they're there, like little icons or whatever, but they're grayed out saying that they haven't downloaded yet. It's pretty cool. I really like the chairs that we have at the arena. It seems good. I'd make sure that it's not carpeted. One of the old arenas had carpeted floors. It was a disaster. It was such a pain keeping clean. I like the mop and stuff. Will you get back to work, you? I'm gonna play for, I don't know, at least until 3. Wood floor is not bad. Tile floor is good. Heavy duty tile floor is hard for people to tear up. And it stays cool. Yeah, I don't know. It would be exciting to design a game store from scratch. A lot of exciting opportunity. Well, that's why I put stuff on the walls. I would also design a streaming booth, like a featured table, right from the beginning. I don't think we need to do that quest today. I'd also make sure that there were the plugins that have not just plugins but also USB on like every so often. I might even power the tables too, I'm not sure. I don't know about your shops, but at my shop people like not really argue per se, but they basically argue over. I'm gonna kill this one. If I can get him before he opens the door. He didn't, or I didn't. I suck. And we got a plague reaper. Alright, yeah, I think we're just gonna reset. I'm not going to screw around fighting Plague Reapers and stuff like that in this quest right now. Not when it's going to take 13... I mean, we're less than a minute into the quest. Just reset. There's no need to kill yourself in that regard. So I have a friend of, there we go. I have a friend of mine who has a very good friend who recently committed suicide. And he's doing that. Could please people repost for suicide prevention thing. Dang it, another one. We'll try. This is not the one that slows constantly, but this is going to be a problem. We have 4 songs remaining, but we have 5 songs total. That might be enough to get through this. This guy will pop as well, except it's going to be too late. Yeah, I think I messed up again. We can get the Carnage Reaper, then we're okay. Alright, we're not bad. We're not in the worst shape. Alright, let's see if we can get guys stuck up here. This is a trick I learned from Lessa. This is how they do it in Permadeath Land. They'll get the guys up here. They won't come down once they get past like this. If you can get them to get up here. It looks like they're falling over themselves there. Your regular kobold. You're a regular kobold. You're a regular kobold. You're a regular kobold. Again, you only fail if you kill 6 prophets. Which means you can kill 5 prophets. So use the prophets to not pull levers on you. And you're pretty much golden. Oh, there's usually like a ton of guys right there. Come on. Let's get him back here. Get him away from the levers. Get him paying attention to picking their nose. This song already sounds like it's not going to be the kind of song we want to play. The nice thing about this quest is it's one of the quests that teaches you how to move even though you're like alerted. The downside of this quest is it is very difficult if you are not skilled at alerted movement. And there are definitely days that I am more skilled than others at alerted movement. Although being a bard is and having Fascinate's a big boon for alerted movement. We'll get this collectible, and then we can go on a killing spree if we want, but I'd rather just leave. If I can just get out, I will. XP is not going to collect itself. Let's see. The other thing I would like to do if I was king of the gaming stores, I would also make sure I had a section devoted for digital gaming. Basically being like I would have an area set as carved aside for televisions on swivels, so people could bring their Xboxes or whatever and have that stuff already hooked, you know, a place that they can hook it up at. At my shop, we have video game tournaments every month at least, and sometimes more than that. People will bring their game systems in to practice. So it's an important part of the current gaming culture. If you're interested in maintaining that kind of stuff, which again, for us, it's a big deal. We would probably be able to get more frequent tournaments if we have the space devoted for it. Like, I could easily see like the equivalent of a Monday Night Magic, but for video game tournaments, like on a Wednesday or something. Hello, Top Hats. Top Hat to Labbies. Oh, the other big thing that I would do on my own game store is I would not hire nerds. We're doing like a Bartificer type thing. We're gonna go heavy in the spell casting, but and mind control stuff, but we're also gonna take 2 levels of Artie to kill the monsters. Well, I had basically already decided the life, at least, that was... I had basically decided between 2. Whether I was going to do a Fireball Sork or if I was going to do this Bard. So then I let people kind of, like, vote, and it sounded like most people wanted to see more Bards. Also... Didn't we decide that this is supposed to be applied? Yeah, neither one of these have it listed. Should be getting this 1d4 fire damage. Oh, there it is. I saw it. It's just not been fought a lot of time. I don't know why. Sometimes it's not been going off. Like some of the dice, they're not there. I can understand it being reduced to 0, but sometimes it's just not there. Yep, sounds good, mate. So I'll probably break my fast here in top of the next hour. Chicken wings. Well, I had chicken wings the other day. That does explain why you have to lurk, though. We're making good progress. We've almost made our way all the way around the... Uh-huh. I'm not sure what she was up to, but he is out in the sun taking a walk. Good for you, buddy. Here we go. Oh, sweet.
Are you having internet problems?
Not really. Why? Every once in a while I get like the...
I can't fucking do hardly anything. I'm trying to like
Every once in a while I get like a lag
finish,
bonus.
and now I can't even click on something. I don't know. It's like nothing's working. Remy says they're not on the internet. You're not having problems, so I guess it's not the internet.
I mean, I don't
But
think
the thing
so.
is I was on a different facility yesterday. The same thing happened. Kind of as the day progressed, it got worse and worse. I wasn't even on the same line yesterday.
Yeah, I'm having no frame issues and stuff seems to be running. I'm not playing back
It wasn't this
anything either.
bad, but
I said I'm getting little hiccups, but I kind of blame that on the DDO server.
yeah, okay.
I know this is going to be a...
What's this?
That's my old one that has to go back.
That's your old one?
Yeah.
You wrapped it in plastic?
They already had a plastic thing. I just stuck it back inside like the old one was.
So they do want you to send it back?
Yeah, and they wanted to get back basically right away.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well I'm already done with lag. I gotta go. Can we do this in like half an hour?
I was just going to say, could you have Remington throw in my turkey leg?
Is it the same phone?
Yeah, it's the same
Does it
phone.
look like the same phone? Have a mod?
It's the exact same phone. Everything about it is identical.
Okay. Have Remy do what?
Throw one of those turkey legs in the oven.
The oven?
Yeah, so you can, I don't know,
On-
like medium. Like
Medium.
200-ish or something. 250.
In the roast oven or the oven?
The oven.
Alright.
Just so it can start heating up real slow. It's already cooked, it just needs to heat up. Alright. Sorry, I'm gonna have a turkey leg for lunch today. But yeah, I have a couple of already cooked turkey legs that just need to be heated up nicely in the oven. Oh, good. Good, perfect. This couldn't have gotten any better. Alright, let's see if we can put these guys to sleep and then deal with the Reaper. Alright. Let's get this Reaper. Comes the spell. Yeah, I need to figure out where I dumped one or two of those Ghost Touch rubies that we're not currently using. And move one over to this guidance. I think the guidance is going to be a reasonable weapon for us. It is holy. It is +2 at level 2. Plus is almost better than like elemental damage or something because it gives you a minimum. Also, 2 hit is pretty valuable. So, like, would you rather have a D6 or would you rather have a +2? So, really, the D6 on average should be better because, you know, 1 through 6 should have an average of 3. But that doesn't help you to hit. And especially at early levels, running around with crossbows or whatever, some sort of ranged weapon, you're occasionally going to struggle in the 2-hit category. So I really like the idea of using these crossbows. So we'll just have to see. It's a lot of the same reason I feel like the daggers are so strong. Is because they're such a good universal weapon. Thanks to the universal tree. Almost there, folks. We're almost at the end of 14. Squeeze out a little bit more XP. We'll be in very, very good shape. Honestly, is there more quests out here? Oh, this is level 3. Alright, but those are 3, so we don't need to worry about those. I guess we go back to the marketplace and do those 2 2s there. Wow, I feel like we're missing a quest. I guess I should also grab this inner ward. I can't think of anything else overly that we're missing. I know the level 2 quest is the other direction, but I gotta get rid of this letter. It's gonna drive me nuts. And as we all know, it's a short trip for me. Short trip. I don't think I'm gonna worry about slaying this. Oh, the chest though. That chest though. Get as much of this slap back here as we can get away with, and then try this chest though. Okay, not bad. I'll wait past the trap before we start wanding. Big jump. Okay, now we should be in good shape to wand and run. I'd like to get, you know, like a 60 or so. Uh-oh. Kind of surprised that these dogs decided to chase us, to be honest. Oh, we found an ooze. Man, what a beating. So glad I told you to switch. Melanie, welcome to the stream. Melanie, welcome to the stream. I remembered. I passed my intelligence check today to remember something. Got it. How are you doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. Afraid that was a Reaper back there. I was hoping I was imagining things, but I thought that's what I saw. slow down this miscellaneous trash here. You're good? Was hot at work? You're hot every day, not just at work. Alright. Ah! No! Go back to sleep, evil doggies. Okay, how many kills do we got? We got our 21 kills. I don't think we're gonna get this last chest though. I'm not sure we're gonna make it. I think I may have gotten a little overzealous with the Zergit. Although, bam! No! No! Oh, I didn't click on the parties. Oh, so bad at video games. Yeah, they deserve to kill me. I was super greedy. Let me question mark. You're watching this stream, that means you're always hot at work. Because the only people that watch this stream, everyone is smart and good looking and wise. They watch this stream. That's who watches this stream. So there you go. Only the best viewers here at twitch.tv/SamusGrobo. You meant how am I? Not too bad. We got a replacement phone in finally, and it is it's taking its sweet time to finish updating, but it is trying. Did we die yet? No, we haven't died yet. Yeah, it was not as painless as I would like it to be, but it was not the worst. So now we definitely died. We need to remember that. We definitely died. Yeah, that was... And again, I messed up. I didn't... Had I clicked over just a little bit farther, I don't think I would have died. I was trying to Zerg the quest super fast and instead ended up taking twice as long to do the quest. And then I died. May have to release even. No, we should be okay. I just punted this whole quest is all. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Had I taken 2 steps more that direction both times, we would have completed the quest without dying. And it would have taken like 2 minutes less. But because I thought I was all smart, I thought I didn't check to see if I actually clicked the checkboxes. That. Let's see if there's anything trending on Twitter to talk about here real fast. Dad quotes. Oh, I like the idea of this. I like the idea of this. What are some dad quotes? When I was a kid, I was studying the solar system in school. When I was telling my parents about it, I asked my dad, "Have you heard of the restaurant on the moon?" Has great food but no atmosphere. Oh. That's a really long setup for that joke. You got to go, but good luck. Well, I'll be here for you. You have a great day. Alright, let's see. What else do we have? How are we just like in this infinitum of spiders here? You can pick your friends, you can pick your nose, but you can't wipe your friends on the back of the couch. That's nasty. That's nasty. Alright, let's get these traps too. When I was 5, my dad would ask, "Do you trees are green?" And I would say, "No, Dad, I don't think she goes to my school." What? I don't understand at all. I have to just take a time and read this again. I suspect that there's a slight couple of words missing. Do you trees are green? And I would reply, "No, Dad, I don't think she goes to my school." Years later, he asked me again, and I'm 21, about to get married, and I fell about laughing. Having finally got the joke, he never laughed at me once. Do you trees are green? Do you trees are green? I don't understand. Do you trees are green? I'm feeling really dumb here. Somebody help me out. Do you trees are green? I guess I'm also thrown off by this. She doesn't go to my school. Like, maybe did he think that he was asking if he knew a girl named Trees Green? I feel like I'm gonna have to explore this thread to understand this joke. Alright, here's the first reply. I lost brain cells reading this. I'm beginning to feel that way. So it should say, do you know trees are green? That would make more sense to me. Do you know trees are green? It always sounded like Teresa Green. Okay, I could see you say, "Do you know Teresa Green?" That's better. Yeah, I feel like you had to put that other word in there, or otherwise your brain just melted. Because you were looking for something, but it wasn't there. Alright, I feel much better now. At every restaurant named after a person, Dad says to the waiter, "Thanks, Jack." Me, Dad, it's just the name of the restaurant. Jack is not actually serving us. Alright, so like if you go to Jack in the Box, you're like, "Hey, Jack," to every person. That's lame. It's not a good dad joke. Here's one that Here's one that I do, and you guys are welcome to steal this if you'd like. But anytime I go to a cashier and they're ringing me up, if they have to ring us up twice, an item twice or a second time or whatever, I say, first timer, it's free. Every time. It's great. It's the best joke. Because they inevitably go, I wish. And then you just be like, you know, man, you can always just always put things in the bag. Nobody's gonna say anything. I don't think he's here this time. One time my siblings and I were minding our own business in the kitchen. Excuse me, too big a breath that last one. One time minding our business in the kitchen, Dad looks at us and starts laughing. When asked, he replies, everyone in this room is here because I got late. That's the same thing that like grandparents do sometimes. Grandparents just lose their ass over that. I don't want to level yet. Where am I going? I'm going to the mailbox. In the longest route possible. I will say dad jokes are like the best jokes. My dad was never a dad joke guy. My dad is not a funny person. I'm trying to think if I don't know if my dad likes to laugh. So one of the things that my dad will do is he goes to these craft shows and gets bored. So then he'll start to text me and I'll harass him back, you know. He'll inevitably say something that is, oh, I did miss a quest. I knew I missed a bloody quest. He'll inevitably say something that gives me an opportunity to poke a lot of fun. It's just the way he sees the world. So like, he'll say something, gives me an opportunity to start to do some mocky, if even self mockery. He'll give me an opening, and I know it drives him crazy. But I just don't think he laughs. Sorry, spawning to a message. There we go. For a minute there, I was like, wait a minute, did Frank Carson ban me from... block me on Twitter or something? I can't respond back to him? That seems unfair. Alright, we are breaking barrels. Barrels hold the answer to completing the quest. So barrels get broken. Love when kobolds complain about fighting a fair fight. Oh, there's a smuggler's ruby in there. A fair fight? That's the worst. Apparently, I had a person trying to park at level 16 to hang out and play a little bit, but a former viewer at least, I don't know if it's still currently a viewer, but a former viewer. But yeah, XP. Samius doesn't wait a whole lot. We kind of start and finish alive now. It used to take us a lot longer to do a life than it does now. Now it takes about a week. I mean, you know me and the double crossbows lives, so. Otherwise, it really hasn't. I mean, we're level 2. There's not a lot to like or dislike about it. I think it'll be okay, but I enjoy Bard lives. Oh man, I love Tlab. Every once in a while, Tlab just hits me in my funny bone. I really appreciate him. He does a lot of really awesome things for the stream. But every once in a while, he's like, "Here's a question. Alright, I'm out of here. Peace." For whatever reason, that hits me in my funny spot. It's great. Speaking of Tlab, if you guys are not watching the Thursday every other week, I don't know, the D&D game that we have with Tlab, you should definitely check it out. It's Thursday, every other Thursday. So this week is an off week. Then we're on next week, and then I think we're gonna do like a bonus thing and take the next show off because it lines up on the 4th of July. But pretty sure next week is our normal week. I would not necessarily be opposed to going more weeks in the month. I just didn't. When we were starting to cobble things together, we didn't know how often we'd be able to play. It's been a lot of fun so far. I'm really looking forward to level 3, and it's already, the new 5th edition already looks really fun. So. Of course, we have to get out of the jam that we're in now. For those of you, again, for those of you who have not been paying attention or catching it, we've successfully talked our way into the middle of the enemy's raiding party. So we had this. We discovered a town that happened to be under attack by this dragon cult, and we like chased them to their camp, and now we're in the middle of the camp, and we're surrounded, and we are like we've successfully aggroed a lot of the things. So I'm trying to not necessarily talk us out of this, but keep us alive. I'm not so sure we're going to pull this one off, boys. But you'll have to join us on Thursday and see. Nivmind is our bard in the group. And he may unfortunately get to sacrifice himself to save the party. I'm not sure yet. Could also just throw shoe to the wolves. Like, I think I could probably get out on my own right now, but I don't know if I can save everybody. Alright, so we need one more smuggler's ruby. Probably one of these barrels I missed. I did not see either of those. Pretty sure I picked up this one on the stairs, right? Yeah. There it is, way at the beginning. Always something like that. Alright, I think we're going to hit a little bit of the Explorer Zone out in the Cerulean Hills. Maybe not a ton. Just a little bit, and then we're going to level, and then we'll probably call it an afternoon. You know what? I changed my mind, actually. What's actually going to be a quicker way to make sure that we get this XP is we're just going to repeat the new ringleader on... We'll walk it down. Doesn't really matter. I wish I had a rune arm right now. It'd be pretty great to have like a little fireball rune arm for all these AoE trash mobs. Nice. Prayer pamphlet. that turkey leg is done yet. And this is where my head is at. On food. Like a fatty. I've been watching Archer again. It's the new season has started, so I'm like going back on Hulu and rewatching some of the first ones. And I would like to say that I identify as more as Krager, the weird scientist, but I'm pretty sure I'm Ray. Pretty sure that every time there's an opportunity to eat something that's unhealthy for me, it's just like, ah, such a fatty. Ah. Might even have a soda. Probably not, actually. I have, the wife got a case of cream sodas. Or not cream sodas, sorry, ginger ales. Yesterday, and I had one already. And it was fine, but I'm probably not going to have another one. Actually, now that I think about it. I might have one later tonight. If I have some rum. Alright, now we're good enough that we can go ahead and shrine. Or not shrine, but take level 3. Feel okay about it. We'll be back with more D&D tonight. More DDO tonight. If I get a chance to come back early, I will. Today is Wednesday. Wednesday I like to do a lot of streaming in particular. So if you're not already liked, subscribed, or following, please hit those buttons. I really appreciate it. Depending on where you happen to watch. Of course, if you'd like to, support the stream monetarily, you can subscribe on Twitch. You can hit the Patreon page. I don't think Talab is currently here to link the Patreon page, but I'll grab it. You can jump over to the Patreon page and support for as low as $1 a month. Doesn't seem like a big deal, but $1 a month can go quite a long ways when you're trying to make this happen. So please consider doing that. Also, I'm probably going to be rolling back the 20 people Patreon pretty soon, but I don't know, I'm still kind of hoping that I won't have to. Hoping that people will go ahead and sub up on Patreon. But when we hit 20 subscribers on Patreon, we will we'll start a... Oh, it's more it's wave. We'll start working on getting OG Samius on Thelanis in playable shape. Let's grab Sonic Shock, I guess. Alright, so that'll let us use our Rune Arm. I think we have a Rune Arm somewhere floating around. That'll be a lot of fun. And then we don't have a thing for that. Alright, let's look at Battle Engineer for right now. I think we want this Law Dice. I mean, heck, maybe we just keep going like this for right now. We're not going to stay in the double crossbow mode forever, but for now it's pretty good. It's a pretty sweet way to start. This is a stance though. Alright everybody, I'm going to take off, get some lunch. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And we'll see you guys tonight. Like, subscribe, and follow. We'll probably go live a little bit early. I'm just not 100% sure when yet. Alright, everybody. Have a great day. Toodles.